Alright, I think we're up and running. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we're running another charter flight. We're continuing on in the islands. We're in St. Lucia, and we're going to head on over to Douglas Charles, Dominica. It's a little small airport, so we don't have much of a load today. So aircraft's cold and dark. I just got all the paperwork done. Let me give you the load data sheet. That myself eventually. Alright, let's get going. Alright, DC battery selector to bat. DC battery switches on guarded. Standby powers auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps electric 2-in-1 are off. Landing gear is down. We've got 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar to test. Master caution reset. Full din up. And overheat fire. Ground power is available. And let's confirm. And let's get on unconditioned air. And galley power is on. IRS is to nav. Emergency exit lights are on. Let's just cycle that. Let's get our position in here. And we are at TLPL. And the coordinates are nice and close. Alright. Let me bring up this chart here for a second. I just want to make sure I don't lose power when I set the brake. It's happened a couple of times on me. I do believe I have this set correctly now, but we'll see. Alright. There's the pressure here. Good. Alright, we're going to set the brakes. Alright, very good. So I must have it set correctly now because I didn't lose power. Alright, flaps are up, and they're up on the aft overhead, and let's get the position lights going. Alright. That's going to take care of our initial startup. And let's continue on. Leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are on guard. Crew oxygen is 11,000. Passenger oxygen is normal. Flight recorder test. 1 and 2 on the Mach speed. Too early for stall warning. We got 3 green on the landing gear. PSEU is out. Let's check our oxygen flow. And lights.
Oh, 3901 station, right about 600 GAGL.
600, roger.
Alright, flight controls A and B on guarded. All the flaps off guarded. As well as A and B on guarded. Your damper is on. VHF nav radio is normal. IRS is normal. FMC is normal. Source selector is auto. Control panel is normal. Fuel temperature is fine. Cross feed check. AC/DC panel is good. Equipment cooling is normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoking. Seatbelt sign is on. Window heat. And let's run that test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Electric 2-in-1 on the hydraulics are off. We have 3 entranceways open. And test on the flight data recorder. We have no erroneous numbers on the pressurization panel, being that we're at the gate with the door open. Very good. That is fine. Master caution reset.
Net 1336, winds 1205, runway 4 left, go takeoff.
Runway 4 left, every takeoff.
That looks good, and we are set for unconditioned air. Today's flight is 19,000. And
United 1336, contact New York departure, good day.
Good day, United 1336.
and we are good with the lights, and we'll use the left one today. All right, let's get Aiden's clearance and program the FMC. Let's give you CDU.
Advise when you're ready, no problem.
And we have that as well. ATIS is 126.15.
Runway 10, departing runway 10. Advise on initial contact you have information uniform. St. Lucia, Hewanorra International Information Uniform, 1155 Zulu. Wind 100 degrees at 11 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Rain. Sky conditions. View at 2,700. Temperature 29. Dew point 19. QNH 1013. Arriving runway 10. Departing runway 10. Advise on initial contact you have information uniform.
Alright, we have uniform. Then we would get clearance and program the flight management computer. So, let me give you load data sheet and give me the same thing here.
United 121.
All right.
Mike, cross runway 4 left,
TLPL-TDPD.
Ground, United 141.
And this is a charter flight. Alright. And 1128.
Pick up 3471 and tell runway 4 left, on the way.
4 left, on the way.
Runway 10. And on the way in, we've got 27.
Heavy traffic down to
And we'll put that in manually. Alright, let's have a look
FedEx 3954 heavy, winds 1005.
at our ride.
Takeoff.
Alright, we're out to Teddy.
Yeah, 223, wind 100 at 4, runway 4 left, let's take off.
Roll 4 left.
Tanto.
JetBlue 843, North Tower, runway 4 left, last away.
We'll line up and wait on 4
You're
left,
up.
JetBlue 43.
Yeah, 323, contact New York departure, good day.
You stay well from 323.
And from there, we're going to head on in. So let's just, I want to check that though.
JetBlue 843, wind 100 at 4, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Take off 4 left, JetBlue 843.
Alright, let's have a look at some charts now. Give you,
JetBlue 843, contact New York departure, take care.
Thank you, 123.
let me have,
Spirit 54.
alright, so here's our omnidirectional departure out of 10. We're going to go 23 odd miles, 25 miles out. We're going to hang a left, that's out to Teddy at the runway heading. That looks good. And then from there we're inbound Tanto. And let's take a look at the arrival here at TDPD. There is no star. And we've got, they're using 27 in the real world. Alright, we're coming in.
2200, hold short of runway 4 left.
IGROP, Volab. Carrot,
751, take
in Vaz, and then we're in, and then on a mist. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Now, let me give you the load data sheet here so we can get some fuel and passengers. And I'm going to have to write this down, because I am not going to remember it. Is this right? I don't know if that's right. Let me take a look at that.
American 1489 with 120
I don't think I can get rid of that, can I?
Take out 4 left, American 1489.
American 1489, contact your departure, good afternoon.
Departure, good day, American 1489.
Have to see if I can redo that.
4 left, line of flight.
4 left, line of flight.
Here we go. That did not look correct. Yeah, that was wrong. And the reason why that one was wrong was because we'd be too heavy coming in. I had to adjust our passenger and payload in order to make it into this runway. Hey, Soren, how's it going? We're just getting ready to leave. Well, I'm still programming, but we're going to be leaving St. Lucia for the Dominica. Douglas Charles Airport, a little short run. Alright, so let's see. I was up to getting and our block fuel is 102.35.
1318 with 1105 from 4 left, please take off.
And what's our payload? Payload is 5.9. You see that low payload?
Lap away, runway 4 left, number 4183.
That's in order. That's to allow us to get into Charles Douglas. So we need to keep that weight down. So, okay, that's what I need from you. Now let's go ahead and let me give you the electronic flight bag from Zibo. And this is where it gets a little tricky. Hopefully that's still going to work. And let's get our payload and fuel in here. Fuel is going to be 102.35. And our payload is 5.9.
4183, wind 1206, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 4 left, number 4183.
All right, 26 passengers. And we're looking at a zero fuel weight of 109 and 19.3 is on the CG. So let's go into here.
And then straight down whiskey to Romeo Mike.
Here's our zero fuel weight.
Whiskey across 4 left and right down.
And let me give you the load data sheet again.
Number 4183, contact your departure, good afternoon.
Contact departure, good day, number 4183.
United 18 Heavy, turn right Papa Yankee.
Alright.
Correction, Papa Whiskey, Hotel
And
Runway.
let's have a look here.
Right, left, United 18 Heavy.
Alright, our final reserve is going to be 1.918 on the course index. Our plan is 99.
We're ready to jump up.
And our flight level today is 21. We were changed. I had that at 19, but no big deal. Alright, let's get our winds.
Winds 1204, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
262 at 25.
25 right at Bravo 7.
Hold short, 25 right. At Bravo 15, American 1.
And we're looking at 4. Alright, we're not going to derate. And the CG was 19.3. We said this is going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. It's going to be a buck 32. And the engine out. We don't have a slope on this runway.
At 751 kilo, cross 24 left, traffic filling in position, ground point 8.
Right, cross
Yeah,
4
that's
left,
okay.
kilo over to ground point 8.
Trim was 475. Okay, that looks pretty good.
1442 1103, RNAV to doctor, running 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, RNAV Doctor, 25 right, Alaska, 1442.
And that's in. Let's go ahead and get this in. Since we're down here, we'll make it in. That's going to be 1014. And what's the average? 15.
Delta 615, 11003, RNAV Delray, needs to look left, pitch for
We
takeoff.
don't have to worry about any ice. We're going to be at 19, so we'll put in 15. And we'll put in 10. Let's have a look at that real quick.
American 4, contact SoCal departure, see you later.
American 4, good day.
Delta 1865, LA 1024 left, line up and wait.
Toward left, line away, Delta.
And
Solar 662, hold short of running 25 right at Lima.
Oh, 725 right.
didn't go far enough there, Louis. Alright, 292 at 6. And we've got 039 at 6.
Delta 1865, 11104, RNAV Delray, needs 24 left, pitch for takeoff.
RNAV Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1865.
One more quick look. Quick up and down.
Alaska 415, 42, contact SoCal departure, see ya.
That looks good. Alright, let's get rid of the load data sheet. Let's get rid of the CDU. We give you... Don't need the flight bag anymore.
Delta 615, contact SoCal departure.
Oh, the departure here, Delta 615.
LA Tower, Alaska 1306, dispatch side, Kobe 4 right. Alaska 1306, LA Tower 11004, runway 3, you're going to contact
What do we
tower
have
on
here?
132.9. Alright, have a nice day. Alaska 1306. See you later.
Let's see if that's on. And that is set. It's good. You are set. Okay, that's on. Good. Alright, so that's good. Give me you. Terrain, position, data, airport. Alright, I'm on the master. Weather, station, airport, data, and position. And our initial heading is going to be runway heading. Very good. We're going to 19. No, we're going to 21. That was changed. Yes. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright, nose wheel steering is normal, clock is fine. Let's check these displays.
Alright, direct to Butte now, Frontier Flight 499.
And the lower. Alright, auto flight. Okay. Alright, primary flight display. We've got artificial horizon as level, 0 on the ground speed, 45 on the speed tape. V1 is 116, 132 on the V2. And we've got our initial heading of 105. Our local pressure is in 1013. And we've got 21,000 on the altitude. I've got terrain on the nav display. Reset the fuel flow. N1 is auto, speed reference auto brake is set for rejected. Let me have the engine data here. And let me have progress there. Alright, that's all looking good. We can check his display. Make sure his switches are working. Alright, that's all good. Okay, we are good here.
Delta 2744, contact center 126.75.
Let's let that run amok.
2675, Delta 2744, clear.
And we're going back to 75. Alright, that's all looking good. The bottles.
174, climb maintain level 32032.
Good, let's get you set.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust.
And that test is done. And let's check the stall warning. 1 and 2. Very good. Alright, that's all good. Let's get buttoned up. Get ready to get on out of here.
Crossing. Descend.
Flying time today is not going to be long. This is a 145-mile ride. We're pretty light, so we can get into, was it Charles Douglas or Douglas Charles Airport in Dominica? Small airport, so we need to keep the landing speed down to a max of 135, so we've got a light load today. All right, let's get you going. And let's get buttoned up here.
Wind shear. Terrain.
Let's just set those anyway doors. Let's get the APU up and running.
01 deviation left, course is approved. You can expect something down the road with Cleveland on the next 36.
All right, thank you. DBM left, Delta 41.
Yeah, nice quick ride. It would be nice if I can get 2 in today. That leaves me the last ride for tomorrow into St. Martin. And from there, maybe we'll head over to San Juan from Princess Juliana, maybe. We'll see.
Direct Victor Bravo Sierra, United 118, thanks. 1762 request directed to come.
I'm sorry, who is that?
Delta 1762 train.
Request what?
Request direct to ETOM BCOM.
Delta 1763, go direct BCOM.
Alright, APU is up. Let's confirm. And we'll give that a minute.
American 11, we are direct to Little Rock now.
American 111, thank you. Delta 401, descend and maintain level 230, maintain 2,000 feet or greater in descent.
230, 2,000 feet or greater in the descent, Delta 41.
That's 1763, contact center 126.87. Have a good day.
2667, Delta 1763.
Alright, so let's get on APU now. And let's get disconnected from the gate.
Alaska 1367 at 340.
And let's call for push.
Around the cockpit, tow is dropping up.
I shouldn't need you anymore.
West L1101 is areas of moderate to extreme precipitation along your route of flight, starting at about 10 miles or so. You probably need to deviate. If you do, please let me know.
Here comes our ride.
Starts in about 40 miles.
Yeah, we're just looking at that now for West 1101. Mr. Pullman, wondering if we can just kind of take on this heading and kind of weave our way through it.
Absolutely. Yeah, deviate as necessary, and when able.
Yeah, this ride is probably about 30 minutes.
Okay,
If that.
deviate as necessary.
They don't run this in the real world.
Ready to connect.
So that's why I'm running this as a charter flight. I'm trying to hit all the islands down here. So I did a little ping ponging back and forth to try and make them at least a half hour. So what do I have after this? We get into, was it Douglas Charles? And from Douglas Charles we're going to TAPA. I have no idea what that is. I have to look it up. And then from TAPA we're going to go to TNCM, which is St. Martin. Always like that approach over the beach. Alright, we're getting picked up.
Connected and bypass in and service. Release parking brake.
Let's get that clock going.
We originally started deviating to the right. I think we're going to go to the left. It looks like a better track for us if that's okay. Starting for start. And you may start engine.
Pressure's good. Anti-collision light. And we're starting number 2.
What are you saying?
Yeah, this is the next 80 miles. It looks like a bunch of cells there. We'll head off to the left here. It's about probably 30 or 40 miles on a 050 heading.
Okay, so what I'm showing is that you're 11, so let's call it 2 o'clock. And maybe not even start, maybe 1 o'clock and about 15 miles. It's the severe stuff. Now, I don't know what the tops are on that, but you're going to be going through that on that 50 heading. And then past that, it does get worse to the south. It's so hard to get everywhere. But the worst of it is about what I'm showing you.
Stunt number 1.
And then it lasts about 50 miles from your out of sight.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we'll give this heading a shot here, and it looks like we're above most of it. There's a few that are probably up around the 45,000 foot area, but we're pretty good on this track right now.
Okay. Here at 118, contact center 132.42. You have a good day.
Understand 12442.
132.42.
All right, sorry about that. 13242, United 118.
Reach 197, contact center 121.37, 2137. Have a good day.
137, reach 1972.
American 1111, contact center 126.47. You have a good day.
12647, American.
Oh yeah, Soren, this is a quick run. Nice quick ride. When we came in last night, we parked over here, but we're starting here today.
Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
You guys should be on here.
Contact center on
It should be on.
133.87.
What else did you miss?
387.
Getting old. Good thing for you. Indicator lights.
Southwest 3634, contact center 132.42.
Okay, I think that's it.
3242.
You're slipping, buddy. I'm in so much of a hurry trying to get 2 flights in today.
Have a great day.
Not good.
237, you as well as left the 13.
Be nice I can get a ride in now.
Bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Have some lunch, and then come and get the second one in today, and then tomorrow I can get the one into Juliana. Here goes our tow. Auto. Well, let me give you that.
Delta 2959, question.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lake one arrival into Detroit.
And I'll take that back.
This weather, and it may look like if we go to a walleye.
Let's have a look.
And then
head down Lake 1, it might keep us out of that.
So you're basically going
And
to
exterior
stay on
lights
the
as
present
needed.
heading,
We
and,
are
when I get
good.
you over to Cleveland, they're gonna be
AP was
vectoring
needed. Soft master
you
caution
around
system recall. We
here.
got a clean board. Flaps are set for takeoff. Transponders DA auto. Weather radars auto.
If you need
Flight
to
controls
deviate,
are
deviations
free
are
and clear.
approved when able by heading
And we're out of here.
100.
Later, St. Lucia.
Delta 2959, the center maintain
Nice looking
flight level
airport for a little one that's out of the
20.
way. It's going to be interesting to see what Douglas Charles looks like, because that's even smaller than this. And if that looks pretty good, that would be rather impressive for a default.
Center United 320, picking up light to moderate turbulence at 370, all of the right ahead.
I would say light top areas are continuous light top. Nothing worse than lights than reported. I'll have you over to Cleveland in 2 minutes, and I'll be able to give you a more updated report going further east.
Thank you.
No worries.
Good evening, United 907 Heavy, 235, Tommy Butler, 310.
United 907, center, roger.
Flight South 3129, passing 8.4 for 190. Southwest 3129, center, roger.
American 147, contact center 119.95.
119.95.
Let's switch on over.
Center Skywest 4930, climbing through 17.2 for flight level 230, 280 knots.
Skywest 4930, center roger, reduce to 270 knots, speak to Sing Vegas.
270 knots now for Skywest 4930.
Skywest 4930, contact at 125.72.
You get that going. Give me TARA.
That's correct.
Okay, the cabin is secured.
And we're going to taxi right on the runway. We're going to swing down to the end here and make a U-turn.
28.
Take shy 175.
A lot of glare out there.
128.37.
237, come on, go on.
3 heavy, 14,500, climbing 1.
On runway 28.
Max.
Controller 243 heavy, center roger, resume normal speed, Honda maintain for level 230.
Level 230.
In the meantime, I'll give you
And Delta 1678, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, Delta 1678.
At 243, clear direct idle.
Yankee Bowler 243, direct idle.
Compass 5844, center 119.95.
119.95, number 6844 CL. And JetBlue 1006 to plan and maintain the flight level 230, leaving 15,000, resume normal speed.
I maintain flight level 230 in normal speed after 15,000, JetBlue 1006.
Skywest 3401, climbing 9,500 for 17,000, 280 knots when able.
Skywest 3401, center roger, plan and maintain for level 230, resume normal speed.
Alright, 230, Skywest 3401.
Skywest 3401, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, Skywest 3401. November 291 Delta Victor, contact on our 125.8. 25.8, we'll see you 1 Delta Victor. Okay. And Delta 1383, no, my airspace doesn't start until 14, but I'm launching down to 11.8, and there's not anything down there. It might be the Boeing 7-3, which now he's direct wild, so he's offset just a little bit. If you want a vector off course, just let me know.
No, we just hit one big bump, so we were just curious, that's all.
Okay, roger that, not a problem. Southwest 3926, contact center 119.95, have a good day.
1995, you just have a great day, so 3926.
The 250 knots for now, I will have normal speed in about 3 minutes.
Roger, Southwest 36.
On runway 10.
40%.
993, and roger to send via the Comic 2 arrival, accepting King 15,000. The San Diego altimeter is 298.
Stable. Toga.
To accept, maintain 15,000.
Thrust is set. Airspeed's active. 80 knots. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80.
V1 rotate.
Yeah, we're light today.
Positive grade.
Gear up. And we're straight out for a little bit.
400.
Flaps wide. Alright, since we're straight out, go ahead, Zibo. Let's see how the auto flight handles basically this entire ride. Flaps up.
Yes, sir.
Just curious, people may think that weather's been fading or waiting for it.
Pretty cool view.
411, that's well outside of my airspace. Contact 119.95, and he may have
11 knot headwind, yeah. We're getting rocked a little bit.
I definitely know it's there. Just have a good day, 1995.
1995, customer 411.
Now it says once the winds get around 14, 15, somewhere in there, beware of wind shear. So not surprising we're getting rocked a little bit with that 10, 11 knot wind on the way out. What are we looking at here? We got 22 miles to top a climb and 140 miles and we're done. So here's a quick ride. This might be one of the quickest ones I've done so far. It's going to be interesting coming into this airport because I know I've never been here before. Douglas, Charles, and Dominica.
American 147, center roger, region level 2, level 230.
Level speed, flight level 210, American 147. American 899, 10, 6, 9, 1, 7,000.
American 899, I'm going to afternoon, confirmation level 230.
Flight level 230, American 899.
200. We got that beat.
American 147, clear direct wild.
Direct wild.
Great ride.
Center flight 5, 10,000 south, landing 230, sir. Big track 175, service in normal speed. Normal speed, step 175.
That's 10.
Purchase 2, contact center 128.75. 1875, low line 32.
Yeah, we're climbing up nicely. Autopilot's engaged. 10 notification is complete. Cam pressurization monitor. Yep. Engine bleeds are on. Back switches to auto, APU is off, exterior lights as needed, we are good. Auto brake is off, landing gear is up and off. And we're already on standard pressure, so it's basically monitor, monitor, monitor. Hey Jackson, how's it going? You just caught us, we're on our way out of St. Lucia, on our way into Dominica, which is going to be interesting. This is a rather small airport, and we're carrying a light load to try and see if we can squeeze in there. So, Tato.
623 Charlie, 128.75. 28.75, Charlie. Vegas 742, climate maintained.
Hoping I can get 2 in today, Jackson.
Cleared up to flight level 39.
I'm doing pretty good. Another good breathing day. This is before the real hot weather gets in here. Then things get a little shaky.
Now 110, turn 10 degrees left, vector traffic.
Tanto's coming in. And at Tanto, we should have 8.3 on the fuel. We're at 8.9 right now. We're looking pretty good. Climbing up nicely. Temperature's good.
Guided 974, direct Ebony. Direct Ebony, 974.
Island looks nice out there in the haze.
Delta 30, center right. American 902, contact 128.75, good day.
And once we straighten out, we'll let them out of their seats. We're not going to be up here long.
Give me the American 94.
And on over. So that takes care of that little omnidirectional departure, and that's just runway heading out until we can clear everything, and then we're off and running. So let's dump that. Let's get in sync here. Wow. Okay, how about that? And let's see. We are looking pretty good. We can let them run around. It's not that bad out here. Oh, the island looks really good in the haze. Nice. Cool. I got St. Martin after this. Not after this one. There's one after this one. I'll be leaving the Dominica, the Douglas Charles, into Tapa, TAPA. Then from TAPA to TNCM. Those are the 2 that are up. And then maybe over to San Juan. I'm not sure. We'll take a look. But it's on the list. Definitely want to come in over the beach into Princess Juliana. Haven't done that in a while. And let's see, there's no arrival on the back end here into Charles Douglas, so we do have the approach and the RNAV. We'll be coming in through IG ROP 355, yep, into Volab. Volab, we make a left and we're going to head into 27, and then hopefully we'll stop at time. And you know what, let me put this in. This is a quick ride. We're looking at 884. What do we have? Complete ride 17, direct, Volab, and hold. Cycling north. Bridge line. Okay. And That is set.
Version 110, contact center 128, section 118.42.
And let's put...
Doing sign 59, contact center 133.1. 133.1.
My fat fingers don't want to work today. There we go.
Delta 174, contact center 128.75. Delta 174, 2875, cadet.
All right, what are we looking at here? We're under 100 miles to go now. 29 miles to top of descent. So they're going to be a very quick run. That's 19 miles, 19 minutes from the gate, 13 minutes from the runway.
240, off booking 760.
Dragon 736, contact center 124.5.
Nice. That's got to be an amazing approach out the window. All right, Tonto, 8.3, we're at 8.4 on the fuel. So we are looking pretty good. And we should have 6.9 when we get in. Unless I can't put it down, so. Nice quick run. That all looks pretty good. That. Let's take a look at you.
736, I think we're on that one. 2452.
Your 736, I'm sorry, 118.42.
1842, we'll call back at 736.
And I do believe.
Delta 140, get ready to level, flight level 190.
Delta 140, better roger, climb, maintain flight level 230.
Delta 140, flight level 230.
Alright, let's dump that.
Again, 724, contact center 118.42 today.
All right, 1842, American 724.
Alright, 70 miles will be on that chart. And 20 miles, let's get them back in their seats. And we're good all the way down.
Delta 14, direct Alex, climb, maintain flight level 350.
Direct Alex, gonna maintain flight level 350, Delta 14.
Dragon 9 or 4, contact center 128.75 today. 2875, American 94.
Great view.
Delta 30, we're picking up continuous flight at 370, any roger reports at 390.
Delta 30,
Let's see if we can get that here.
Sorry, West Delta 30, I'd like to request 390.
Delta 30, final maintain flight level 390.
Flight maintain 390, Delta 30.
Have a quick look here.
Delta 140, final maintain flight level of 350, direct Nantucket.
Delta 140, clear to flight level 350, direct Nantucket.
Okay. 80 miles to go now. 10 miles, top of descent.
118.42, you too, Delta 14. The 4760, contact center 128.3, connect.
28.3, 47.
Center, good evening, Foster 019 heavy, coming to 190. Center 019, center, roger. Direct to Vital. Direct to Vital, Foster 019. Omega 204, contact center 128.75,
We should start slowing down in a bit, and then we'll start our descent.
Air France 019er, climb and maintain flight level 270. Climb and maintain flight level 270 on 019er.
Please 2259, flight level 300.
Shipley plus 259, better roger. The 140 got a center 128.75.
Alpha 142.8.75, good day.
France 019er, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Alright, here we go. That's 24 minutes from the gate, 18 minutes from the runway.
2537, climb and maintain flight level 360. 360, JetBlue 537.
And what are we looking at on the way in? 128. I do believe that runway has a max of 135.
720, checking in 350. Negative 720, better roger. Did say 360 for JetBlue 537, correct? JetBlue 537, affirmative 363. Thank you.
That's not all. Interesting. And you coming up.
Great Manta, JetBlue 2259.
Let's see if they're on. Can I see you for your iPad?
Delta 30, got a center 128.
I don't know what that means, Jackson.
12875, good day, double 30.
Don't know what that means.
American 740. What are the ride reports like up at 37 and 39, you know?
What do we have here? Bleed air panel is set to auto. Pressurization panel land altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are good. And local QNH is in. And recall. And let's just get our VREF minimums. That's, I believe that was 128.
Air France 019er, climbing mid-end flight for
128. Should be a nice mellow approach compared to the 140s we've been doing. That should be in range. 59. And 55 miles to go. We should be on that chart in another 35 miles.
Level 240, JetBlue 2259.
And that's where we're heading.
Negative 720, reset transponder.
And I went up to the right, or to the left there.
27, American 720.
A lot of haze out here.
Negative 740, got a
lot of haze.
2875, American 740, good day.
Oh, okay. So at IGRUP, we should have 7.6. We're 8 on the fuel. And we are coming down nicely.
JetBlue 2259, cross 4 or 5 miles, 45 miles west of Mandarin 200.
Cross 4 or 5 miles north of Manta, level 200, JetBlue.
Let's bring that up.
Air France 019er, climbing maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain flight level 370 upon 019er.
What do we have here? That's up, that's in, that's good, and
3311. Yeah, 019er, got our center 128.75. 128.75, good day.
alright, so we're not on that because that's not the scale, that little box that you see on the
2259, got our center 128.75.
lower right hand side. Once we get past I grew up on our way into Volab is when we'll appear on that.
Good evening,
So-
Lucia 429, flight level 370. Lucia the 429, center.
And 40 miles to go now. Great ride.
Dragon 117, center, roger.
This airport's going to be interesting. Never been here before. Don't know what to expect.
2980, 10 miles south of Madison at 10,000. 3311.
The altitude's only 12,000.
Okay, 12,000.
That should be coming into view.
American 117. If the ride's decent, I'd like to put a request in for 380.
So with like 38?
American 117, if the rides are good, we'd like 380.
We're coming up on 10.
Level 380.
Coming to 380, American 117. Thank you.
Exterior lights, we are good. Engine start select is the continuous. EFIS panel, I'm already on terrain.
2875, 280, 118. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Flight on to 429 Pentagon Center, 118.42.
118.42, Lucia 429.
Have you tried different drivers, different resolution settings for your graphics? Different hertz on the monitor? Because I know I'll get that if I try to lower the hertz on this too low.
No, that's school 4, top of level 100.
Delta 204, better trying to maintain flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Delta 204.
Alright, we're down to 240 now.
Did 891 second in the first system? 891, 119er, 197, 1997. 1997 second. I can have to go Delta 1593.
Yeah.
Vacating 290 for 240, 300 knots or better descent. Delta 1593, the vicinity of the negative 3 arrival San Francisco.
Still have a lot of work to do on 2020 to get that back to where it was.
Iberia 2621 open this NDF, the negative 3 arrival, temperature 2977, and just resume public speeds with the arrival.
Yes, we're holding above 17 and okay, very good. Yeah, I don't look forward to updates. They scare me, especially in 2020. And Windows updates. I really wish that they would leave my setup alone. One of the reasons why I don't want to go to Windows 11. I'm hoping they drop Windows 10 altogether soon. Then I won't have to worry anymore about updates.
Yukon 302, Oakland Center.
302, go ahead.
Yukon 302, radar services terminated. Change en route frequency.
302, good day.
Alright, she's picking up now. I tried to change the setting inside the electronic flight deck. It was getting way too lazy before it was picking up on the throttle, but still a little sluggish.
Southwest 4136, classifier.
That's a pretty cool view.
Oakland altimeter 2980.
Pirate 10 pound, Southwest 4136. When you had 23s out of 441.
7.8 on the fuel. We're at 7.9 right now, and we should have 7.5 when we get into Douglas. So we're looking pretty good.
Good afternoon, Emirates 41 Papa, crossing 9,000, crossing 190.
Don't have the airport yet. Too much haze. Kind of blending in. I believe I may see it, but I really don't have it yet. Looks like there's a nice straight strip just off the water.
43434, center of altimeter 2978. 2978, 434. Full top center 134.907. Speed 497, Emirates.
Well, that's 6 miles out of Volap. I would think we would appear on that chart real soon now. Yeah, I believe that's the airport right there.
1792, 8,000, climbing 190. 1792, better good afternoon, climbing maintain, flight level 230. 230, Alaska, 1792. Any red reports? I think it's mostly smooth.
And we are slowing nicely. And we're on that chart.
Got a 1747, 12 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound is a T-28 Alpha 4,500.
Well, my screens, I'm getting ready. I'm going to replace these TVs. These TVs are 7-8 years old. These are 70 or 75-inch Samsungs, ultra high definition jobs. I don't know when I'm going to replace them with yet. I really haven't done any homework, so.
United 1978, we're leaving 255 for level 240.
Got a 1978 under Frederick Lodges, 70 to Bodega, Ravel Simpson, altimeter 2977.
2977, direct Lodges, descend via the Bodega Ravel, United 1978.
Alaska 1792, contact center on 134.
I got the airport and the runway now.
3497, good day Alaska 1792. That 1978 contact will start on 133.495.
Give me one. I'll take the speed now. 17 and on the way out.
1723, good day.
Give me 5.
25156, contact center 134.55.
3455, 51, 56.
My bird.
Delta 4 cross 15 miles northeast of Rober at 12,000.
Give me 10.
knots, Kennedy altimeter 967.
Miles northeast of the Rober 1,000, speaking on Delta 4.
Yeah, let's get the gear.
T-line 4732, cross 40 miles.
We're a little high.
By double 200. At 200 up to now, 4732.
15.
Here at 4451, just trying to maintain 9,000. Down 9,000, pretty good, 4451.
And we'll go right to 30.
maintain 11,000.
Maintain 11,000 Zulu towards the VA.
American 617, connect 133.12.
133.12 up there.
And how about...
So it's 465 out of 38.4 for 330.
69 Victor, right now, to maintain for 240.
Alright, lights, engine start, select is auto brake, landing gear, flap, speed brake, and they have been notified.
Number 69 Victor, connect center on 128.3, thanks.
We are still high here, Johnny.
Pleasure 465 to
Working on Louis. Continue.
Send a maintain carnival 250.
Approaching 27.
Definitely don't want to float here.
Yeah, we tried that, they told us to come back to you. Alright, we'll try them again, 28.3. Okay, Will.
300.
Clear 2730, cross 15 miles south of Ruiz.
Because we are right on the max.
2730.
100. 40, 30, 20, 10.
5,000 feet remaining.
Definitely don't want to float here.
80 knots.
Yeah, and then switch to 69 Victor. Beaver 69 Victor, you with me?
Okay.
Beaver 69 Victor, connect New York 128.3.
128.3, Steve, 69 Victor, how do you get it?
They have a turn here? I don't believe they do. So,
Native 4 kilo. Native 4 kilo, go. Native 4 kilo.
not shown on the map. We'll take a look, but I don't think I see it turning.
Native 4 kilo, deviation left to course through, direct to Snow Hill when able.
When able, 4 kilo.
Southwest 9008, good direct to Ruiz, cross 15 south of Ruiz, at flight level 210.
I direct to Ruiz, cross 15 inside of Ruiz at level 210, Southwest 9008.
Nope. No turn loop. Alright, well, we don't have to go all the way down to the end then.
JetBlue 797, when you climb in 30.734. JetBlue 797, Victor, roger, and clear direct to Disney.
Direct Disney, Boston, JetBlue 797.
Gonna love the way these babies turn.
On runway 9.
Alright, we're up.
Cargo 497 heavy.
And that was what, a 35-minute ride?
German Cargo 497.
42 minutes from the runway. Minute on that bad boy.
5, good direct to Norwich, consider maintain flight level 200.
That was pretty cool ride. Might have been a bit rough on the landing. Let's see, what does it show here? Where is that stuff located? Weight and balance, I think I saw it.
15 miles south of Ruiz at 210, correct? W2730.
Yeah, landing was weak.
South of Ruiz at 210.
The approach was great.
Transition maintain 300 knots or greater.
I figured that was a little hard landing. Certainly looked like it was a hard landing.
Southwest 9008 transition at 3.
Alright, we are good here, and let's kill number 2. And you're on TA, you can go to test.
279, 270, direct Ruiz, and give it 79, knots free.
W790 Center, roger. Turn 10 degrees to your left. 10 left, just a second.
Oops. Gotta blind these people, Johnny.
391, connect to 133.12.
You're gonna blind these people.
Blue 391. Have a good night. 381, Victor connection on 128.75.
55, sit 8160, bye-bye.
Alrighty. Any collision, and we don't need the logo light. Let him run. Let him run around. Well, that was a hard landing. I gotta go back and take a look at that one. That one was a little rough. Let me have air manager. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Turley Boeing. Oh, I didn't see you sneak in here either. How's it going? Yeah, I wished for a long time, Turley. A long time. I saved my dollars day by day until I had enough to actually buy one. So it took me a lot of years, but I was able to do it. All right, let's go. We don't need that. Let's go to ground. You set the chocks, ASU, and the doors. All right, so chocks are in position. We can lose the brakes. And we are ground power. Confirm we're on ground power. Yeah, so let's get on condition there. And we can get rid of the APU. Get rid of you. Hydraulic pumps, and you go into standby. Alrighty. Let's see. Electrical power, we're on ground. Bleed air, we're set for unconditioned air. Yes, yes. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Passenger sign, anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel, galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. What else we have on here? Hydraulic pumps, yeah, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have the position lights. Flight director switches are off. Chocks are position. The brakes are off, and that's a wrap. Alright, so I'm going to leave this just like this, and I'm going to go get some lunch, and I'm going to continue with the next run. From here, we're going to move on over to TAPA. I have to look up what that is. I don't know what that is. And then from TAPA over to St. Martin on the end. Alright, everybody. For those that were here, I hope you enjoyed the ride. And for those that joined in on the chat, man, I always enjoyed the conversation and the company. With that said, I will catch you on my next run. I have to get something to eat. I can feel my sugar starting to get a little. Yeah, my hands are getting a little shaky, so having some sugar issues here. Happens every now and then.
Cross Ruiz 25,210.
No, I'm going to see if we can take off from here. May not have a lot of weight. We do have a short runway, so, but getting in here was pretty cool. So we get in, we can get out. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I'll catch you more than likely later on today. I want to get another run in, so take care. Catch you on my next run.